Hey, everybody. I'm extremely late today, but I'm here nevertheless to deliver day 24 of our Ultimate 40 Author celebration. Just opening up the live on my phone. Alrighty, so we've just completed 8 days of 6 book marketing strategies around marketing and sales. And today I delivered another one of our Blueprint for Ultimate Book Writing Success seminars, which got me thinking about, all of the things that I have found out stand in between someone finally bringing their book into reality. So I decided to create an email that's going to go out to the database tomorrow, but I'm delivering it as a live right now of the 10 most common reasons that I have seen people why you haven't written your book yet. And some of this may trigger some people in terms of, calling it as it is. This is not, what I think, it's just what people have told me. And so therefore I'm delivering the things that I have found prevent people from finally writing their book. So let's go through the top 10 list, why you still haven't written your book and how you can maybe also rectify that. All right, here we go. Number one reason that people don't write their books or haven't done it yet is not actually time and money. It is actually self-doubt and fear. And self-doubt and fear stands behind, people having the self-worth to know they're worthy of this journey, right? Perhaps this could be due to a lack of support or, that inability to give yourself that permission to shine. It is really, really sad. This is kind of the main reason. I would probably say 70% of people who haven't written their books yet have this standing between themselves and their way. So what's my advice around this? Get some coaching around it. Get some mindset coaching, or read some books around overcoming that mindset. And Shut Up and Write Your First Book was actually written. I actually wrote the 48 Author book before the Shut Up and Write Your First Book, which was the mindset piece of the puzzle, because I realized it wasn't that people didn't know how to do something. It was actually more about their belief in themselves and the level of self-worth to know that they're worthy of going through this journey. This is a really, really big one. How do you get out of your own way and get over yourself to just actually go and tell the story or share your expertise? All right, so that's the number one. Number two, you haven't truly prioritized it. You have not truly prioritized it. A lot of people tend to invest a lot of their time watching Netflix, and then they say, but I don't have time. And if you actually do a time audit on people's lives, if you can find 2 hours twice a week, I say, you can complete our program very successfully. But you need to make those 2 hours twice a week consistently with focus and effort, and treat them as if they're paying clients. Or perhaps, where obviously people want to self-publish, there is a certain investment that you have to make, and you are prioritizing other things that you value more. So I often talk about those values, like, in your top 3 values is where you're going to spend most of your time and money. So if you value Netflix, guess what? You're probably spending a lot of time doing that. So for a temporary period of time, you would need to prioritize writing a book, and therefore you will find those 2 resources of time and money. So I say people blow a lot of time on Netflix in my email. All right, so number 3 is you're waiting for your ducks to line up. You're waiting for all the ducks to line up, as in you're saying, when this happens, I will do that. When that happens, then I will do that. And I don't know who said this, but there's a famous saying, the best time to start something is when you're not ready. Because often when some crisis occurs in our life, or something, a spanner comes into the works and we're not ready, like the pandemic, take the pandemic for an example. No one was expecting that. Everyone thought that was going to blow over so quickly, right? And yet it provided the biggest, time and opportunity for growth and resourcefulness, right? So we weren't ready, but the best time to do something is when you're not ready, and we figured it out. All of those people like myself who were scared to pivot online had to do it. I wasn't ready to go online. I was happily traveling the world and doing national tours, right? So don't wait for all your ducks to line up. Your ducks only start to line up when you actually start to take action. And then if you watch Mother Nature, it's only when the mother duckling changes her out and says yes in a particular direction do the little ducklings then start to line up behind her. It's really, really cool to watch. And they don't change direction unless she says, I want to go here. So for you want to write a book, then your ducks will line up when you actually truly commit. All right. Number 4, you still love living in your comfort zone. Oh, it's so comfy. So obviously writing a book would require expanding on your skill set. Maybe technology is something that you have been not comfortable with. It scares you, it's time consuming, and you just, don't want to kind of go there. And maybe, again, that self-belief that you can't learn it. I'm too old. I'm this, I'm that, just it's not possible for me. So the point is say yes and then work out the how, right? Okay, number 5, you think that your book will take over your life. You will no longer have time for family, friends, social events, whatever it is. And so therefore you never start, right? And so 2 hours twice a week, as I said, is our solution. And I can tell you, because if you calculate 4 hours a week, let's say even over a year, that's over 200 hours of working on a book, which is plenty of time probably to smash out multiple books, right? Hey, Pam. Pam's one of our recently new authors into our community. I look forward to working with you, Pam. I was just, covering off some of these 10 reasons. And maybe if you've been waiting to write a book for a little while, maybe you can identify yourself in some of this. So we've gone through 5. I'm going to repeat all 10 at the end. Okay, so number 6 is you thought you could do it on your own. You got started and then you got stuck and gave up because everything became too overwhelming or too confusing. Or maybe you read a lot of information online and a confused mind will always say no. So then it went on the back burner, it stayed on the back burner, and that's where it kind of, is living right now. And maybe you come around to it every now and again. All right, number 7 is you have never read up about what it actually takes to write a book. Yeah, you have never actually read up about what it takes to, and you haven't been to any seminars, so there's that fear of unknown. I don't know anything about this, so I don't want to go there. You know what I mean? I've noticed that in my own life when I've wanted to do something, it's like the fear of unknown, and I don't know what this is going to be really like, so I don't know anything about it. So ignorance is kind of not bliss, as they say. So every time I want to learn a new skill or I want to grow in a particular way, I'll buy a book on that topic and I'll just dip my toe in the water, see if I want to go there, right? So there's so many books on writing books. I mean, 48 Hour Author, Shut Up and Write Your First Book, Shut Up and Sell Your First Book. This is the stuff we've been going through all this month, right? Hey, Lisa and Suzanne. Oh, thank you so much, ladies. And I look forward to seeing you guys at the virtual party tomorrow. I just completed my slides. I can't wait to have all the guest authors. We're going to actually, Stuart gave me this idea to do prizes and giveaways. So we're going to do that towards the end. And I'm all set. I've had a meeting with Lindy and we're expecting well over 100 people have been registered. I think 130, 140. Not sure if everyone's going to show up, but it's going to be a busy day tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Melbourne time. I'll post the link to register below. All right, so number 8 I'm up to. You could be someone that has been through a lot of traumas, and maybe you want to write about it, but you don't want to relive it, right? Because it is really tough. I mean, I've helped people who've been through a lot of life-altering moments or traumas or diseases, whatever it is, deaths of family and things like that. And the thing that you're avoiding is actually would aid your healing process. Yeah, it would aid your healing process. So it is really important that you just go through it and have that one final live through that. But I completely understand where you're coming from. Not that it's happened to me, but I've watched it in many hundreds of authors now who've been through really tough times and how it affects them emotionally. So I can see it, and I've seen it, and I've supported people through it. Yes. Cool. There you go. Lisa's saying writing is so therapeutic, right? All right. So number 9 is other people around you don't support you or don't believe in you. And this is a really, really sad one, where people are in a situation where their partner doesn't believe in them, or other people say to them that they're not good enough and all that. That can really affect our self-esteem, right? And so if you're in that situation, go and surround yourself with people who are like-minded, that will encourage you. I love our Ultimate Footy Author community and our little mini retreat author families, because often some of those people that are coming are in those situations. Yet when they are with their author family, they're like, everyone knows that I can do this. They believe in me. One of the things that I've been told over the years, my authors say, it was your belief in me that made me feel like I could believe in myself to complete this book. Okay. So number 10 is you don't know where to go for help. You don't know where to go for help, who is good, who's not good, and all that sort of stuff. And my advice there would be, if you do find in Google Places, and even if you are looking us up as well, go to our bookshelf on our website, writeabook.com.au. Go talk to some of our authors. What was it like, working with these guys? Do your due diligence. Find out, the vibe of the company, if they, resonate with you. And if they do, then, of course, get that help, right? But you can Google Places. You can ask people on social media who's worked with a book coach or mentor and all that sort of stuff. And people will probably tag lots of other people. I've been tagged many times in those posts. Talk to a few different companies, see what resonates with you. Not everyone is a match for everyone, and that is okay, right? I don't expect that everyone resonates with my bubbly energy, and maybe I'm too much for some people, and others absolutely love it. And then magic happens, right? So, yes, thank you guys for all the beautiful comments there. And Susanna's saying number 8, I talked about that in my podcast today. I had to find a place of peace, but I was writing mine for others. Awesome. Mine for others that allowed me to relive it. Yeah, beautiful. All right, so let's summarize. Yeah, the top 10 reasons why you haven't written your book yet. I'm just gonna read out exactly how it is in the email. Number 1, self-doubt and fear. You are not worthy of this journey to becoming an author. Low self-worth and inability to give yourself permission to shine. You simply cannot get out of your own way. So some life coaching and mindset work may help here. Number 2, you have never truly prioritized it. You say it's important to you, but you don't act like it. You blow a ton of time on Netflix or spend money on things that don't get you closer to your goals. Not everyone, but I've heard the stories and the truth that sits behind the no time or money excuse. Number 3, you're waiting for all your ducks to line up. When this happens, then I will write my book. When that happens, then I will make the time. In fact, the best time to start is when you're not ready. Number 4, you simply love living in your comfort zone. You say technology scares you and you are uncertain you have it in you to start and finish the book project. Number 5, you think it's all going to take over your life, so you don't even start. This is such a myth. As my authors spend 2 hours twice a week and they get their books done super fast without it taking over the other things that matter. Number 6, you thought you could do it on your own, but got stuck and then put it on the back burner. You simply don't know what you don't know. Yeah. 7, you have never read up about what it takes to write a book or been to any seminars, so the fear of the unknown is keeping you paralyzed. Number 8, you could be someone that has been through a lot of traumas. You want to write about it, but you don't want to relive it, so you don't write. The thing that would help you in the healing process is the thing that you avoid. Number 9, other people around you do not support or believe in you. Your tribe makes you feel like you're not good enough. I say prove them wrong. Number 10, you don't know where to get help. Well, I'm here to help. If I resonate with you, then reach out to me. And the best place to find out our vibe is come to our virtual party tomorrow, Wednesday, 25th of October at 11 a.m. Melbourne time. On the other side of the world, it will be Tuesday, 24th of October, and it will be happening 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So I'm going to put, by the way, I am also going to be live streaming the virtual party, but come in the room. When you're in the room, again, the vibe is even next level. and you can ask questions in the chat. Of course, I'll run the live stream as well here, but I'll focus on the people who are there in the room. All right, so I'll post the link for registration and I shall see you tomorrow. I'm so excited. I've been planning this for well over a month, contacting my guest authors and speakers. Lisa, who's been commenting today, she'll be one of them, chatting about her 2 books and sharing. I wish I could share every single author that's been through this, but there's just, we would have to be there for a few weeks to go through all of them. I love it. Have an awesome day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.